What is going on, FG3000? Back in the place to be, and welcome back to Marvel Snap. So for today's video, we're gonna step away from like the super high tier meta decks, and we're gonna do something really basic, a really basic deck with easy to obtain cards that is deceptively sneaky when it comes to snatching them cubes, all right? So take a look at this deck, right? We got Wasp, Ant-Man, Sunspot, Iceman. Well, Sunspot's pretty good. That's definitely a win condition. But we have Korg here, Yondu, Angela, Armor, Captain America, Dracula, which is another win condition, America Chavez, a win condition, and the Infinite. So these cards, pretty decently easy to obtain, and on the surface, they don't look very intimidating, which causes your opponent to snap more than they should snap. So let's go ahead and take a look at this deck in some live gameplay, shall we? Okay, so we have a starting hand with Korg, Dracula, Armor, and Yondu, and dude, this is actually really good for us. We gonna go ahead and open up with a snap, baby. Getting that cards cost one less location is pretty good. I'm gonna do something a little weird here. Now, when it comes to this deck, you really only want to focus on like two positions, but I'm gonna do something a little wild here. Don't do this. Whatever you do, I'm a professional. All right, that takes out his Iceman. We got Korg, I'm gonna go ahead and hand him a rock, and then we're gonna armor location 3. So this guy is like, what is going on here? We got Agent 13 doing her best impression of Captain America. All right, so silence there in the middle, ongoing effects, not that big of a deal. We're gonna go ahead and end our turn here. We got plenty of stuff on the board, not that big of a deal. Let's see what the third location shall be. Now, right now, this guy saw me do an opening snap. He sees Yondu, Korg, and Armor on the board. He might be thinking I'm running like a destroy deck or something like that. I'm not. Now, I do really love this location. Cards here have -2 power. So we're actually gonna go ahead and throw Dracula in that spot. We're gonna hold Wasp for right now. So Dracula, for what we're trying to do right now with this match, is gonna be guaranteed to snatch Infinite, or no, guaranteed to snatch Infinite, for sure. Oh, I see. This is actually pretty good for us. Wong is kind of an annoyance, but the Wong lane, whatever lane that Wong is in, tends to be the weakest lane. So we're gonna go and start trying to win the far left here with Agent 13. Let's see what he has. It's probably gonna be something like White Tiger or Ironheart or something like that. I'm not super concerned, believe it or not. But let's see what he has. He's thinking about it. He's like, what can I do on reveal on? Does this guy have Cosmo? He probably doesn't. Let me just go. We got Nightcrawler? Confused stare. All right, here comes turn 4. Now check what we do here. We'll go Iceman over here, because at this point, the only thing we have left is America Chavez. So here comes his on-reveal Wong action. He's thinking about it. So far, no Wong action, huh? There goes Devil Dinosaur. So maybe he's gonna try to get some card draw of some sort. Okay, so this is what we can do in this match, right? I think for a fact we're gonna win the far right position. With Wong, though, I'm not sure what he has planned. It's probably White Tiger, which is gonna ruin my chances of winning the left lane. Huh. So I guess we go America Chavez center. I kind of want to play America Chavez on the far left because he's less likely to try to focus on that position. But when you're using Wong, you can't really decide, right? So let's see what happens. He moved it over. Nightcrawler's there. Here comes Moon Girl, giving him the additional cards for Devil Dinosaur. That was a great play by FG. All of a sudden, Dracula, Infinite, America Chavez out of nowhere. This is why I really like this deck. It's like nothing looks like it goes together until it goes together. Okay, next match we're going against Silver Surfer, but that is not Silver Surfer. Nothing to do here other than Sunspot. On turn 5, put a card here, which is actually going to be really good for us. So let's do this. We're gonna go Sunspot far right. We're gonna go for that turn 1 snap, because I'm feeling myself on Graham Central. Graham, that used to be a club down here in Austin. I'm feeling myself when it comes to Grand Central. We have Shuri's Lab here, which is also pretty good as well. So you know what? We'll run Angela here. We might actually be able to win 3 locations here. Now this deck, like I said before, it's not really great for more than like 2 locations max, but this one we might be okay. We're gonna go ahead and protect Sunspot with armor. He is easy fodder for things like Electra and Killmonger, so we'll make sure that Sunspot stays protected. Gave him a little extra energy, and he is now building up. Ooh, that would have been nice to play a little bit earlier. Okay, so from here, the Sunspot location is going to be really good for us. Let us go ahead and go Dracula mid, because Angela's not going to be enough on her own. So we're gonna go Dracula mid, Sunspot far right. Those are the 2 locations that I really want to focus on. Shuri's Lab might be completely out of reach for him at this point because he's already ran Daredevil, Nightcrawler, and Scorpion. Not really too worried about that. Now with this turn, here we have Grand Central, right? The very best thing that we can do here is completely dump our cards, which is what we gonna do. We're gonna go Captain America on over to Shuri's Lab. We're gonna go Wasp, and we're gonna go Ant-Man to trigger as many Angela triggers as we possibly can. Infinite is going on over to Grand Central. This guy's Daredevil, and he's like, what is happening? He has no clue what awaits, my friend. And once again, this deck, deceptive. Ooh, the Hobgoblin. The Hobgoblin. But funny enough, it's still not completely out of reach. In fact, I think that location is going to give him a false sense of security. Like, true story. I think it's going to give him a false sense of security. So there goes Infinite. He got Iceman out of that trade. Not a very good trade. Now here's the great thing about turn 6. With Dracula and Infinite already on the board, you just end your turn. You do not play America Chavez, right? So not only do you get 6 points for Sunspot, you also get a guaranteed 9 for Dracula. So that's gonna win. That's basically a GG. He can't win at this point. So we almost won the far right Shuri's Lab just off the back of Sunspot by himself, and Infinite over there on Grand Central. That's a G. What did I tell you about this deck? Like, the cards look so basic, but when they all function together, you're emptying your hand, you make sure that you have Infinite out as best you can. America Chavez on turn 6 without even actually playing America Chavez, triggering that Sunspot. It's a very interesting little deck. Okay, so we're starting off with Korg, Yondu, and Captain America. And we also have a little Bifrost action here as well. So I'm gonna start it off with a little Yondu snipe on the far right. Will not be affected by Bifrost at all. But let's see what our boy Leo has up his sleeve. And depending on what happens on this next location, I'm not quite ready to do my instant Snapperoon just yet, but we might. No play for Leo on turn 1, and I did snipe out that Daredevil, which is a really, really high value card to snipe out. We have Asgard in the center. As far as like card draw, not super important for me, to be honest. But Bifrost is gonna move everything on over to Asgard. I'm still just gonna go and hang out on the far right. I'm kind of reluctant to do this. I hate putting a bunch of low-cost cards in one location this early. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it instead. Give him a rock. Go Ant-Man early. There goes Armor in the middle lane. Hopefully I can get a Sunspot. That would be fantastic there. Get a copy of your, oh, that's not good. Okay, so the worst part about this deck is getting extra card draw. Like, it's not what you want at all. We're gonna go Captain America along with Ant-Man over here. Yeah, this is not what we wanted at all. I would love to run that Professor X in like a Sunspot, like an earlier. Yeah, this is gonna be a little sloppy for us. So far, we don't have any of our win conditions. We didn't get Sunspot. We don't have Dracula. We got an ice. Oh wait, he left. He knew what I was brewing. Dude, I didn't even know what I was brewing, but apparently it was something. Real talk, that felt like it was gonna be a loss. It felt like it was gonna be a loss, but you know what? Hey, oh, okay. This is gonna really push this deck to the limits. Push it to the limits. Okay. Sunspot, get him on the board as fast as possible. We also have Armor there, along with an Ant-Man and an Iceman to kind of screw him up even more. Yondu, worthless, but I mean, whatever. Let's see what this guy has in mind here. Adamantium is his name, but he is not using a Wolverine icon. So Sunspot far right, Sunspot far left. Hello. I do not have any. Ooh, X Mansion. Okay, this game is probably going to be decided by what happens at X Mansion. I go first, so I want to go ahead and get armor out as fast as possible, just in case he has a Killmonger or an Elektra or something like that. And hopefully this far right position does not screw me over, because I feel like it's going to come down to the X Mansion. Like, for real, for real. Let's see what you got. Elektra! I knew it! Okay, still doing good. Far right position says you can't play. That's actually fantastic. That is actually fantastic. So no matter what, we're going to be skipping on turn 5, right? So from here, dude, it really, I'm going to go ahead and play Ant-Man and Iceman. Get a little tick on our Sunspot. Dude, I feel like it's all going to come down to what we both get on X Mansion. I get Angela, and he gets Yondu. We both kind of got screwed there. We both really got screwed. Okay. From here, since I don't really care about Yondu, I'm just going to end my turn. Yondu gives me 0 value in this situation, right? I got to skip turn 5 for Infinite. Ooh, Dracula. Dude, that might actually be a problemo. That actually might be a problemo. I wonder who he has in his hand. Yondu, Mr. Fantastic, Elektra, Sunspot, and Dracula. Is this guy running a basic deck like me? There goes Magic with the turn 7 on a match like this. We basically have nothing, but that's gonna get my Sunspot really out of control. Yeah, dude, from here, we're just gonna go Infinite, and then next turn, we're gonna skip it again for Sunspot. I'm not sure what else here. I don't think there's anything else he can cram into this limbo location to really give him the points to exceed my 23, plus the Ant-Man, plus the Angela buff. That's going to be kind of tough for the man. He goes far left with Psylocke, giving him a little bit extra energy for his Sunspot, but still not enough, dude. I'm just going to end my turn. I'm just gonna end my turn. I mean, I guess I could have played the 1 for Yondu. That gave me 2 power, but whatever. That is gonna be another GG. Dude, is this gonna be a video where we don't stop until I lose? Eh, probably not. I always tell myself no more long videos, but I still keep doing long videos. Oh, Gamma Lab, huh? Well, we'll go ahead and take max value from Yondu. Not only do I snipe, oh, see, the crazy thing about running Gamma Lab is so many people are running Shang-Chi. So we'll see. I might be setting myself up for some real failure here. When you play a card here, add a copy to your hand. Don't mind if I do. And I'll take an Ant-Man too. I'll take them both. I like Ant-Man in this deck. Since I have so many, low-cost cards here, being able to run like Ant-Man and Sunspot in multiple locations like that, not the worst thing you've ever seen. And then if a card moves here, not that big of a deal. I can get two boosties. I guess we'll just do 1 boosty. You got Sunspot and Ant-Man on 2 different locations. I can't protect both of them though. So if this guy has a Killmonger, look at him going all Scorpion in my face. All right. I mean, I can still kind of outpace you on that, but we'll see. So I'm really scared about Shang-Chi, right? I'm really quite scared. So what we're going to do, since we know we're going to be skipping turn 5, that's going to give us one heck of a boost for Sunspot here. I kind of wanted to play Captain America. There goes Drac. There goes Venom. Actually, no. What am I thinking? I don't need to skip turn 5. Almost made a misplay, but I caught myself before I did it. We do not have to skip turn 5 because we'll just play America Chavez on turn 6. So what I want to do here. So he's running like Carnage and Venom. I don't think he has Killmonger. I don't think he has the Killmonger. So next turn it's going to be a little hairy, right? Because of this cloning vats. The biggest problem with this deck is getting extra cards. You don't really want extra cards. Oh, he snapped me. You don't really want extra cards. So it's good. The RNG for who Dracula snipes is going to be a little, precarious. But I feel like I'm going to be baiting out a Shang-Chi here eventually. Here's a Korg for you. Here comes Bucky. Here comes Venom once again. He loves this middle position. I'm not really fighting for it too much. But I mean, if he wants the middle position, he can absolutely have it. Now, this is where it gets a little hairy, right? So you got a couple of different options here. You can play the Captain America. That way, Dracula snipes Infinite or America Chavez. You play the Chavez, and you could get screwed with the Captain America. So I say we go for the Captain. We go for the Captain. I didn't really take good advantage of this center lane, but that's okay. We end the turn. What do you have here, my friend? There's a Bucky, there's a Rock, there's a Venom, there's a bunch of chomping going on, eating all the things. That is a lot of points there. That is, 27. Yes! No, yes! Oh man, that was a close one. That was a close one. The math wasn't adding up in my head fast enough. Dude, he's shocked too. Who says you need high tier meta decks for wins, baby? All right, so cards that cost 1 cannot be played here. Okay, so I'm just gonna completely ignore Hellfire Club. We have to win these 2 locations over yonder. Let's go ahead and get Sunspot burning up. Cards here with no abilities have +3 power, so as long as we're not going against, you know, something like a Patriot deck, something like that, we should be fine. Give him a little Korg Rock. Call me in the morning. Sunspot heating up. Far right position, 6 cards cost 1 less, which is okay. We're gonna go Yondu and Ant-Man here, because we'll eventually close off Titan with Captain America and keep on buffing up Sunspot via energy. Lockjaw over there on the far left. That's gonna be an interesting lane. And then for our win condition in the center, let's go, do we wanna go now? Sure, we'll go now. So we'll go Dracula Center. There's nothing you can really do against Dracula, right? He's not ongoing, he's not on reveal. Like, he's pretty much guaranteed to get done what he wants to get done. Lockjaw's here, summoning Nakia and getting that extra little cards to the left, little power boost. Not super important. From here, we're gonna go Captain America on the far left. And, I mean, we might as well go Iceman. He might have a card that he really wants to play. Iceman is a really good sniper. I feel like Iceman always gets the best possible target. Devil Dinosaur, eh? This is gonna be a race to the finish. But I don't think I'm gonna go ahead and snap him. Let's see how confident he is. Because here we are, turn 6, we got Titan completely locked down. We play America Chavez, that gives us a 9. We give 1 little extra point to Sunspot, which is great, and then we slice Infinite for an additional 20. I don't think he has enough. Let's see. Is it gonna be Moon Girl? Oh, got a little buff there. Iron Man for the 26. He's feeling real good, ain't he? Not enough, my friend. Very nice. Dude, I told you, this deck, it looks so basic. It looks so like like so non-assuming, but once it's actually in action, it's very deceptively sneaky, man. All right, guys, so that will do. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is really easy to create deck. Hopefully you have all the cards to make this work. And like I said, you know, don't get discouraged just because you don't have some super high tier meta, top tier list pick of a deck. You can still get some wins by using some basic cards and some pro level strats, baby. All right, so I am out. I think I have just enough to do my little weekly challenge here. I got nothing else. I got 650 gold. Let's power up at least one card. Has to be Dracula. I use this card in 2 different decks. The deck that I just showed off, and also my discard deck. Love Dracula. Ultra, let's go. That should hit a collector's reserve. Very, very nice. I'll take the 50 credits first. And then here is our collector's reserve. We're gonna get ourselves some tokens. Hold up, wait a minute. I'm still, I thought I had 900 collector's tokens. I still have 700. I'm trying to get that Gambit, man. Who else do I wanna? Yeah, nothing for right now. All right, so that will do it, my friends. My name is FG3000. That was Marvel Snap, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm out.